Hey everyone. A while back, I reviewed the Space Station 14 trailer, and I talked about how it really wasn't representative of Space Station as a whole and all that crap. And I just remembered today, actually, that there are two other trailers that exist. Two community trailers made by Enrico and Litenhead. So I thought it would be a interesting video to go through them and review them and sort of give my thoughts on each of their trailers. Because both of them do a better, much better job than the official trailer, and both of them individually focus on very different aspects of Space Station. I'm not going to do a whole run through raw of each because we'd be here all day. Instead, if you want to watch both of them before I show them on screen without me pausing to talk about the trailers, you could check down below where I have linked both of their trailers. Without any further ado, we're going to start with Enrico's purely because it's shorter. Let's roll. Also, Enrico's trailer will be muted because Flip Flap's copyrighted. Ugh. As you can see, Enrico's design for a trailer is much more focused on clips, I guess? Yeah, that's how I'd put it. Clips, funny moments, and embracing the complete and utter mayhem that Space Station is naturally. This, I feel, is already a much better fit for a trailer than focusing on one game mode exclusively. Already, we have several jobs being displayed in some aspect, and several different poses. Starting off with a running lizard and the general chaos, and mentioning that it's a remake of Space Station 13, I think that's the right way to start off a trailer, honestly. I just really want to talk about this right here. Failing is part of the story. I think that describes Space Station much better than the actual, trailer, the official trailer did in any aspect. In the official trailer, what do we see? We see the Nukies absolutely succeeding at their job regardless. It's ultra serious and ultra focused. What do we see in Enrico's trailer? An engineer making a singularity and then immediately perishing to it, which is much more interesting than Nukies blow up station and succeed generally. Like, no one remembers the shift where engineering was perfectly capable and security was perfectly capable and medical and all the other departments were acting at 100% efficiency, like robot, Borg, beep boop, AI. People remember the shift where the captain decided to declare martial law and everyone had riots against security because it was a revolutionaries round. And everything went wrong, and then one guy decided to sing you loose. That's a memorable round for all the wrong reasons. And for good reasons, Adabium rounds are also very memorable. Hell, I have shifts on Starlight I remember more than my first shifts, purely because of how chaotic and stupid they got. Everyone remembers their first shifts where they have no idea what they're doing, and seeing new players bumble around is part of Space Station. Perfection is almost antithetical to what Space Station is. This is honestly the one part of the trailer I really think should have been shortened or cut down or something, maybe displaying each of the jobs really quickly in a panoramic, because the focus on the jobs that are displayed here is really, really weird. Like, medic, I agree with. That's a job that should be displayed. That's an entire department. But you also have Hop and Haas and the chef. The Hop of all, like Haas, I entirely understand. It's a one of the jobs that makes the game function. Hop, sure, I guess. Even though Hop's job really isn't that interesting compared to, captain or even a cadet, honestly. You'll see in a second that Enrico does go over far more of the jobs, but the jobs are all rapid fire. And choosing these four to explain in even slightly more detail, I don't know. I would have gone with like Haas, maybe the captain, not the chef, possibly cargo technician, or I mean, hell, even warden or detective. Detective, I feel like would have been a great pick to explain in detail. Detective is a very appealing job to people that don't really know that much about Space Station. Either way, though, I don't. I think these jobs are not that required to be picked, and this section feels a bit weird. I don't think it's a bad choice, just a weird choice that I'm not sure I agree with. This is a weird one. I agree with the message. Be social, everyone's a person. That's something that when I tell my friends about Space Station, they legitimately cannot believe that every single person in Space Station is an actual player. That's something that just doesn't occur to them. It doesn't seem believable to someone who's never interacted with Space Station. But this clip's not it. Like, a person in LOC claiming they're the head admin. No, no. You could have had potentially a shot of people in a court case, a shot of people just talking at the bar, the clown giving a grand expose, or just the general chaos of people talking in a way that isn't people complaining in LOC. Like, hell, I could hop on any server, walk into the bar, and find a bunch of people having a discussion about fucking pie or some shit. Like, you could just find people talking wherever about whatever. So security, which I think that's actually metagaming, was what happening there, and LOC complaining. This is the one thing that I'm going to say is a genuine misstep. I think this. I think you could have done a bit better, Enrico. That's just my opinion, though. It doesn't. It really doesn't matter how many times I see this Litehead clip. It's always fucking funny. And that's the thing I think this trailer does really, really well. It's funny. It's hilarious, frankly. Like, this clip that's okay, first of all, this is Litenhead's clip. This happened to him. For those of you who don't know, back when science was in its, I guess, heyday, I don't know, you used to have a thing called artifactium. You'd spray artifacts with it and it would trigger them, which would allow you to get the points and all that. This was the meta. So what people would do was stack up a bunch of artifacts, spray them, and then extract all the points from them individually. This happened here, and it resulted in one of the most classic space station clips ever. I love this. I love this clip so much. And I just want to stop here because I really, again, I want to highlight this trailer's hilarious. This trailer is really, really funny, which is what Space Station is. And I feel like that is the biggest thing that the Space Station 14 official trailer missed was it wasn't funny. Like, it was dead serious. It was a tense struggle between the janitor running with the disc and the nuclear operatives trying to track them down. When 9 times out of 10, Space Station is just people dicking around. I want to highlight this, just no trailer. I don't think even Litenhead's has bothered to mention you can customize your species like a lot. Like, seriously, the amount of customization options you have for clothes and species alone is ridiculous. People are not kidding when they say drip is important. And I think it's a bit of a travesty that it took until Enrico's trailer for that to even be mentioned in any way. Because seriously, like Quiche Andrew, security, even my unspeakable hidden characters that I don't expose to the public for when I want to go incognito, like, you can make a lot of characters in this, and I've barely touched half the species. Honestly, I think the only thing missing from that deluge of ending noises was a boink. Overall, I would say Enrico's trailer vastly surpasses the official one. It's funny, it has roleplay, it covers far more than just one game mode, and yeah, it's generally good. There are a couple issues I have generally with the pacing, though. The trailer was really fast at you. It had little time for people to grasp what was going on. Like, several of the clips, especially near the beginning and the end, it's really hard for someone who's not familiar with Space Station to tell what the hell is going on. Something that Litenhead's trailer, which we are going to go over now, does not have. Liten's trailer, for a preface here, is much slower in pace and much more focused in scope. It also has no words, it just shows the game pretty much as is. Is it better? Is it worse? I'm not going to tell you because I don't think comparing these two against each other is a good thing. I think that keeping these two trailers as separate entities, I'll tell you more about it at the end.
I'm peeking off this Danny Phantom slime.
Wait, what the fuck? No, wrong video. Shit, no, wrong video. No. How the fuck do I, he keeps throwing the, stop, how do I, there's the one, Jesus.
Welcome to the station, crew. Enjoy your stay.
This intro, I feel, really showcases the dichotomy between Enrico and Litenhead. Enrico's clearly much more a fan of the chaotic, messy, shitposty, funny space station chaos, whereas Liten likes to keep it a little slow, roleplay focused, toned down, nice and chill. And I feel like that really works for a trailer introduction. It's not exactly eye-grabbing, but it's still representative of Space Station. More than the official one, at least. You know, there's a reason I said Enrico's trailer is a little fast-paced and a little difficult for people who aren't part of Space Station to understand. Liten's trailer has the opposite effect. It's a little slow for my take. Like, the chemist pouring pills is fine, but the CE really isn't doing much of anything. The self walking on the lattices isn't job gameplay. Cargo is like generally not shown to be doing much besides dealing with crates. Salvage is good, but I think salvage is great. But overall, I don't know. It feels a little too slow, I suppose. Now, this is funny. Like, not the med part, which honestly isn't that comedic, but again, it doesn't have the problem that the main Space Station 14 trailer does, the official one. It is funny. There's people talking and cracking jokes. The botanists were talking about the pig. Edgy is getting thrown around. We got a botanist trapped in a door. Funny stuff's happening because Space Station, even from Litenhead's perspective, which is very roleplay and story focused, Space Station's still a funny game. Because Space Station honestly reflects life a bit. Life sometimes intense, infuriating, angry. Hell, I'm pissed off right now because I just got off a shift where I had to deal with some insane shit command as an antagonist. But like, it's life. And life is sometimes funny too.
Whiskey, Echo, Whiskey, Papa, Alpha, Delta.
Ooh, that transition. This entire scene. Oh, it's so good. You get the absolute sense that something has gone catastrophically wrong, and it's such a good way to introduce the antagonists. Ooh, baby. Honestly, just from a filmmaker's perspective here, I feel like that entire sequence was a little drawn out. I feel like if it was a little sped up or the Haas had a more like decisive victory or something, it'll be a little better, but I don't know. Something about it just felt long and drawn out. Plus, syndicate agents are the stealthy, back alley saboteurs. You're not supposed to be going in guns blazing and having a direct thing with the head of security. They didn't get out quick enough. I don't know. Bit of a nitpick, but just irked me a bit.
Operatives stand by. Your objectives are simple. Deliver the payload and get out before the payload detonates. Begin mission.
shut off for an indeterminate duration.
Just some closing thoughts on Liten's trailer. I think the Nukies section is very well put together. Just almost no cuts, direct combat. The Nukies going with a plan. They execute it well. It goes well. They blow up the station. I think no better way to introduce Nukies. And I think it actually did Nukies better than the trailer. The official trailer, which focused on Nukies, did it worse than Litenhead using exclusively gameplay clips. Which, that's certainly something, ain't it? Anyways, I think that it also, the Nukies section being high combat also contrasts with the head of security dealing with the atmospheric technician traders, sort of. I feel like that kind of highlights the bigger problem with that entire sequence, but whatever. Overall, though, I don't think I could pick between the two of them. If I'm completely honest, I think they're both very well put together trailers, and I think they both actually play well off of each other. Enrico's is direct with it, feels more like an official trailer, where Liten's is slower, focuses more on set pieces and intrigue and the mystery of the station. I honestly think, for trailers, these two have done a better job than the official one ever could. Mostly because the official one was stuck with 1 minute to work with and all that crap, but still. I feel like these guys did a better job with much less time and much less effort, since I'm pretty sure both of them acted solo to make these trailers. I don't know. Overall, I think these are amazing trailers, and I just personally like to thank them, because I would not be playing Space Station if it weren't for these trailers. And that's not a joke. This isn't really more a review anymore. It's more of just a love letter to the two people who are responsible for getting me into this stupid little space game. Check out their trailers down below. Give them a watch. Give them a comment. Tell them I sent ya. Like to thank my channel members: Sather Lapid, Admiral Obvious, Lol Tart, and Phil Bientemo. I think that's how his name's pronounced. I still will not be able to figure it out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTuber crap, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye now.